Yeah, it's Unity. So I'm going to be making, kind of making a particle effect as well as hooking it up to the footstep stuff so that you make little dust clouds when you walk around. So first off, I'm going to open up a small scene. No, I'll just open up Ponyville. Ponyville sounds good.
It didn't
Open
wait. Oh,
that.
wait.
And while that's going, let's get started on our script. So first off, the player script, trying to think again here. Got my animation audio latch. Where is my, might be another effects. I have a script here that we already use for playing back the hoof step noises. And I'm going to be using some of that code. I'm going to be hooking into the system to trigger the particle effects. And we can also use it to trigger particle effects based upon the surface we're walking over. And I can't remember where it is. Where is it? Oh, here we go, sound surface. Oh, I want... I can't remember what the script's called. I'm going to have to go look at what I have attached in Unity. If it's open yet. I don't think so. Music's not too loud, is it?
I can barely.
I don't really.
I don't know.
Oh yeah,
You guys, you'd have to be watching the stream to hear it.
that makes sense.
I'm gonna hit play.
The music's really, really low.
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
It's ambient.
Yes, exactly. Huh? Oh, it's got a...
Yeah, no, I'm listening to the
yeah.
stream right now. It's really quiet, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm monitoring the audio.
Okay. Is it too loud, too quiet? What? You don't know?
I think it's kind of quiet. I have it turned down really low, so I don't hear it over you guys, but
There you go.
I don't hear it.
I just turned it up. Alright, so I need to get the script that I have on the phone. Oh, jeez. That's in the way. Alright, so I have here a script for animation audio latch, and one of the receivers I have is the sound surface script. Sound surface player, where is that located? It's in the player scripts folder. Okay. So this script, wait, that's just sound surface. I want sound surface player. Here.
Just so you guys know, this is an actual representation of what happens when you program. You lose things all the time. You actually do have to spend all this time to find stuff.
Okay, so yeah, this player here receives notifications from a different script, the audio latch script specifically, because that, or the animation latch script, because that knows when the hoofs or the foot is in a certain position, and it triggers this. So I need to hook up a my script here, my animation latch script here, to a different one. Okay. So first off, I need to have a player. I'll add another field. Event. Yes. Actually, I'm just gonna change this to serializable. that line. And I need that. Okay, so what this will do is it gives me a variable to add. Oh, I'm gonna kill the game accidentally. While that switches, lovely. It's going really. My computer's going really slow. All right. I need to go find the pony prefab. Right here. My resources. Okay, so I think I use just this mare prefab. And here we go. We want my latches. Oop. What are you doing, Unity? What is Unity doing? Maybe it doesn't like that. I'm gonna get rid of this. Oh, my music. What's the problem? Is there anything wrong? Are we still good?
Looks fine to
I'm
me.
not listening to the music, but the stream looks fine to me.
Oh, okay, because you guys are like talking about technical difficulties pictures, and I'm like, what? Did I lose?
Oh no
no,
no no no
it's
no no no!
fine.
That's
Oh,
something else.
okay.
Yeah,
No,
it's
that's
not-
something
it's
else.
Okay. I need to, instead of that, I've got to change it to something else. And I want player base. Sound surface player. Not the sound surface player. I'm going to make a new script on the player base, and I'm going to call it particle, or we'll just call it, what, footstep particle? Yeah. Step particle. So this is checking right here. Just this is kind of a level of detail thing, so that this doesn't happen if your camera is a certain distance away from the emitter. That way, everyone that's in the same room as you isn't all emitting particle effects. That would slow down your computer a ridiculous amount. So that is what that is for. So I'm going to have a max.
What kind of range do you think you're gonna set on it?
I can play around with it. I'll probably set it around 20 meters or so.
Alright.
Just that way it's that's actually in general I think also what various other systems use. Just because it's about the distance you wouldn't be able to see it any further. So we'll set this to 20 values. We want this times by itself because we're using a square distance calculation, so we need to square the distance that we're checking. Now, so we want the hit object, I believe, is this. And we want to play, we do not want to play audio, we just want to, we'll just emit particles for the surface. So we need a function that takes a sound surface enumeration, which is basically some just different values of what the surface type is. And we have different things like wood and stone and dirt. So we can use that to specify like what kind of oh wait, no, we just want a surface. what kind of particle we'd like to emit. That way it matches whatever you're running over. So we also have snow and clouds, so we'd have little effects depending on that.
Little poofs.
Yes, exactly. Little dust poofs or little cloud poofs or yeah. I'm gonna rename this to material and physics map. Is our physics map in the original player? Yes. So I have a physics material type here that has a surface and what it can map to. So we're going to have an array, or we'll do something similar here. I'll add a physics map. And that way I can map physics types to surface types. Because Unity has a physics material, which is used for, you can use it for specifying different friction values or bounce, basically if you have rigid bodies. But I can also use it to map surfaces. So we could people could specify physics surfaces like wood and, well, and I could still map them, and I wouldn't have to, I wouldn't have to make sure that they also have a sound surface component attached to them, which defines what type of material it is. So I'm going to do that. Oh, maybe I don't have those ones.
Wait, is that who I think it is?
What?
In the background?
What?
Talking to you.
That's Anya, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Anya.
So she's so quiet in the background, it's hard to tell.
Well, yeah. Alright. So oh, do I have a cloud poof?
Oh, cool.
I've got a cloud poof somewhere. Does this not have anything on it?
Oh, wow.
Oh, there it goes. Okay. That's a bit excessive for what we need, but that's kind of what we need. So we're gonna duplicate that and rename it, and we'll name it to, we'll just do like a default, or we'll just name it dirt, or we'll just do it default step or something. All right, and I'm gonna just delete that there and drag it. All right, so we've got that. Now I'm gonna open the lovely Unity particle editor, and we don't need a whole bunch of particles. We only need like 3 or 2 particles, and those are at time 0, and the duration will just be 3 seconds, and we don't need them to go all over the place
Why are they like super huge now?
because I'm zoomed in really close.
Ah.
So we only need a hemisphere shape, and the radius needs to be really tiny.
Oh, Anya.
That's rotated funny too. Let's fix that. So I think this is good for now. We don't need it super fancy or anything. Alright, so we'll apply those changes to that prefab. And now I need to go and modify the player base. I'll close the particle effect. Okay, so this, oh, I need my I need to add some information here. I need a list of. I need these two lists here. Surface type. Yes, right here. So we're gonna go in here and add this variable. This has our list of what we basically, or what surface will map to what. Oh no, this isn't the right one. I want a different surface type. I need to make a new surface type class. That way I can map game object to be emitted to the type of surface that we want to interact with. Alright, I'm not getting... Oh, look at that. Particles emitted grass. I had a little, Oh, it's doing something.
It's doing something, I just don't know what.
I'm leaving little particles everywhere. They're not being removed though, so I've got a constant trail. Look at this, Unity's getting spammed with them. It's terrible. Alright.
I am so tempted to show the live stream is bugged message. It's so applicable right now.
No, we're fine. We're fine.
Aww.
Alright. Okay, so I need to add one additional component to this, and I think it's called auto destruct shuriken. And this will just destroy the object once it finishes playing, I believe. All right. I don't think it's working. I'm still leaving a trail of particles. Oh, this is terrible. Why is this auto-destruct not working? Oh, I think I need to set the particle system to only play once. Yep, it's this looping variable. I need to get rid of that. Alright, that should fix it.
So basically you did while true on every single particle. Good job.
Yeah, well, it just kept going, so let me make sure they don't loop just once. Alright. Yep, looks like they're being removed automatically, so now when I walk I leave little dust clouds. Yeah. Going so fast.
Well, at least people know where you've been. You can find your way out of Everfree if you get lost.
Well, no, they get removed now.
Oh.
Yay.
That is so cute.
Pretty.
Oh, and you make a little when you do the
Animation.
yeah, when it does the animation, I
Oh,
Run
at least
so
little
cute.
poofs.
Run really fast.
Poof poof.
Yeah, there we go. Little particles.
Run! Run like the wind
Man.
bullseye!
Alright. So there we go. We got our little particle effect in 40 minutes. I don't have specific surfaces, but it is saying like what surface I'm walking on, so that should be working. Should be working.
Woohoo!
There we go.
Do the particles work when you walk on the water?
It'll actually say, I think, if I think they will get emitted though.
Wait,
I'm
what
not
will get emitted?
The particles when you're walking
When
on
you
the
swim.
water.
No, but which?
Oh no, they won't.
particles?
They won't. The latches are in a different location, so they won't. Are there any questions? Does anyone have any questions they want to ask me? I got another 15 minutes. I could fix the shader. I think I've got the correct, different shader that should be correct. Where's my...
Oh, someone wants to know, how do you make the ponies cuter?
I don't know.
Anya, you would probably know.
Bigger eyes. Just make the
Bigger
eyes 10
eyes.
times bigger.
So basically more anime-ish.
Yeah. Kawaii.
Oh.
Desu.
Where's my,
Oh, will the particles come out when you dance?
Yes, they will. Because of it's based on the animation. So when the foot gets near the base of the pony, it triggers it basically. So yes, they will work when you dance.
Let's make rainbows. Come out of the.
Okay, so I got a shader here. I'm not sure which shader this is. No, this is a different shader. It doesn't have any transparency, so I can make a version that has transparency. I can still answer questions though. If you guys want to read them off to me if they seem relevant, that'd be...
People are saying you should show the dance the next time you're playing the game.
Is the river supposed to be matte blue?
No, the river actually has a bit of a reflection on it, but it's not very visible. Yeah, see, it gets lighter colored. We do need we do need a better texture for it, or better shader. We're still a little bit indecisive on what we need to do exactly.
Alpha
I wasn't
Slime
able to-
asks,
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, the
I
particles
wasn't
will
able
work
to give a
everywhere.
very-
The particles work everywhere. They will work on any surface.
He was asking before how you determine when and where to emit the particles. I wasn't able to give a very good explanation.
so
I said
so
it's based
the-
on the animation, but that's
Yeah,
all I
the
know.
animation when the animation triggers it. There are kind of events basically, although it's based on the position of the foot, and then that sends off to the other script, which knows where the foot is and it emits the particle there. And it also does a raycast, which kind of I check to see if there's a collision between 2 points, and that when that ray hits something, I get some information about what it where it hit, the object that it hits, and yeah, based upon the object that I hit, I can do things like look up what materials are in that position. So yes, the position of the player does deter, or position of the foot.
Your mic's doing that ding thing again.
Oh, did my headphones?
What does
Are
that
they
mean?
fine?
Low battery?
No, it's plugged in. Might have just been my music.
I don't know. It does that sometimes. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Someone's asking, how skilled are you in C++?
I don't actually know any C++. I can read it kinda, but I wouldn't understand how it's working. Really. Because I mean, I know C#, they're a little similar, but I do not know C++. So I am going to duplicate this right here. duplicate the shader. How skilled am I in COBOL?
Oh my gosh. Jimmy.
I don't know COBOL, Jimmy.
I think it's a coup because he asked it in public. Why you do this, Jimmy?
The server is paid for.
Your opinion on visualbasic.net is terribly caught up.
VB.net is just kind of a syntax change from C#. I had to use it for a job. I didn't like it a whole lot, but I mean, it's not absolutely terrible. I mean, it's just... Yeah, I mean, I didn't even know visualbasic.net, and I learned it, like, in less than a week. Just because it's so similar to... It's just, like... Yeah. It's like Pig Latin for C#.
Do you know any Java?
I haven't programmed in Java in a long time, so I couldn't like write something right off the bat, but I would be able to understand something because it is so similar to C#.
Right.
What is my preferred modeling program? Blender.
That was easy.
Blender. Savannah's wrong.
Blender's best 3D program.
No, he hasn't used Blender. He loves it for some other reason.
No, you're never gonna ever have to pay for anything in game ever.
The models use a custom shader that we wrote, and it's almost like half Lambert, but it's even more flat than that. And then I kind of do a reverse rim light, and that's how the outline is done. It's basically a rim light that's really narrow, and it's darker instead of lighter.
There is a pre-alpha version, but we only let you play it during specific weekends, which we announce weeks ahead of time.
Oh, where's my, Yeah, I'm gonna try and fix the shader.
Will you do something with shadows of particles?
Huh?
That's the question. Will you do something with shadows of particles?
What do you...
I think he means, will particles emit shadows? Like,
no,
now you're getting fancy.
No, the particles will
Yeah.
not have shadows. Most of the stuff in the game doesn't have shadows, so...
Oh my gosh. These questions. Is Pony's script Turing complete?
No, Jim, it is not.
We can. Yes, we are certainly able to.
Aw.
And I guess, since you can't see the chat in the live stream, we are able to open the game up during a weekend.
I have a good feeling that we're gonna have one pretty soon. So, just a feeling, that's all.
Why isn't it Turing complete? Because the writers don't need a Turing complete language. It'd be too confusing for them.
Alright, here I am.
Hi.
Howdy.
We are getting prepped for our next panel with the
Yeah,
designers.
the design panel.
Where's my,
How did you do the spot shadow? The engine I use only has cube map paraboloid.
It's a, projector. What's it called? Basically,
Yeah,
it's a
projector.
texture projected onto a surface. Unity has a... I mean, if you go on Unity's, just look for projected textures, basically.
I really like this question. I want to know. Justin, what was your first ever computer program / game?
I don't know, something I wrote back in... Oh, you know what? No. I wrote Space Invaders on a TI-84 Silver Edition. Back in middle school. Back in middle school, and I did it instead of learning algebra.
Okay.
It was in BASIC, or in the BASIC that the TI calculators use. So...
And lift too, but that was later.
That was a lot later. That wasn't in middle school. That was when I was in college.
So I would take it that your first programming language you learned was Basic.
Yeah, it was whatever TI-84 Basic is. So.
That was what I started learning first too.
Yeah.
And then I was like, this is hard. I need to go to school for this.
Alright, let me see if I can fix the shader in 5 minutes. I have to look up my my other transparents.
5 minutes left.
It's
tune.
Why do you always do that thing every single time?
What? When have I ever done that before? What are you talking about?
Oh, the previous one.
I do it when it's applicable.
Just lighted specular. I didn't click on specular. Clicked on alpha.
This is a question that will just be answered easily. Do you ever get like frustrated with programming sometimes?
Oh, definitely. I get angry
God.
at Unity and programming in general all the time.
He becomes an ogre that you do not want to be around. You fear for your life. That's probably true for most programmers, though, actually, not just him.
Yeah, I don't like seeing you get
God.
detector.
No,
Sure,
yeah.
I've done some,
People
like,
usually kick me
kick
from
me
calls
out.
when I'm programming and talking to them when I get angry. You know you've done that, Lyra.
I know, but you deserved it.
Oh, I did sound pretty angry.
Alright. Let me see if,
there will not be single player.
no, there isn't a
Nope.
single player.
It's called an MMO for a reason.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, hi guys. I finally got in the call.
Oh, hello, Monteria. Hello.
Blue Ink, our public
Ontario.
relations. Blue Ink, our public relations lead, handles the Twitter accounts.
Yep,
And probably some of the other team leads, but mainly her. Who's your favorite MLP pony?
I don't have one.
What's on?
That was Anya.
It's definitely a rarity, girl.
Rarity is best pony.
Well, that is not right. That's not right at all.
Ooh, okay. Do you find Unity crashing when you have unsaved work a highly relaxing experience that you'd love to repeat?
No.
Someone asked, is programming tiring?
No, I do it. Do it 8 hours a day. Jeez. Do it for work too. Then I come back here and they're like, program the game.
Fix the serializers.
My little ocean. Programming is magic.
Oh my gosh, these questions.
I like Jim's questions.
Are we gonna rewrite the game in PHP anytime soon?
I'm just ignoring Jim at this point, honestly.
That's what most people do.
I don't even know.
Have you ever
Get
played
10,000.
Have I what?
Played StarCraft?
Yes.
Sounds like
You
a
sound
very
so
happy answer.
disappointed.
If we would get 10...
Mark acquisition quest. That's actually a writer question, but I'm sure the answer's no.
We have cutie mark quests.
Oh, acquisitions like friendship.
Cutie Mark acquisition program.
Yeah, I know. I know what it is.
If we would get $10,000 in cupcakes, would we program the game faster?
They feel on Mountain Dew and Hot Pockets, but okay.
What do you think of the particle making process?
The particle making process?
Yes.
It's alright.
Have you ever wanted to mash a muffin into your monitor while programming?
No. I don't exert violence on things around me when I'm angry. I just yell at it a lot.
Regardless when the website broke.
Yell at it until it works.
I can recall at least that time when you did, or at least it felt like it.
What?
Can't regardless when the website broke. I was fearing for my life.